Hello and welcome to the show. I'm your host, it's Soken Mando. Alrighty, so on today's show, we've got some just hair, so we can get a good consistent, you guys know how it goes. And yeah, having a great day so far. Today has been an interesting day, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, we got one comment. Cheers, friend, cheers. So yeah, we're trying to practice something new here on the show. Having a slightly better mic, so we can, you can hear us a little bit nicer, a little bit smoother, a little bit easier. As you guys have seen us with multiple different styles of mics, like this is a plug-in mic that we use into our main source of entertainment. So it plugs into our PC, can plug into quite a few different devices that we have here. So that being said, let's get into today. So we are doing a continuation on what we have reviewed, and that Gorilla Glue is probably one of my favorites for tonight. So I'm kind of excited to see where that goes and see how that goes. So let's get into that. This does have a mute button, by the way. This is kind of cool. Look, check this out. So you can hear me, but not very well. But we have a mute button right here, and we have all of our audio control systems onto this microphone, so it has its own built-in soundboard, making it a little easier for us to stream and make constant content for you guys. Alright, so let's get into it. Let's try some fun stuff out. So yeah. Also, we're probably going to have to set up our other equipment real fast. So we'll be right back momentarily. And yes, I guess this is the way. Alrighty, so we're back. Sorry about that, guys. I had to figure out a little cord situation that we're having some problems with. Alrighty, so let's see. This is the way. Alrighty, alright. So let's get into today. What we've got. We'll start off with a... Alright, so let's get into it. We have a fun one that we're going to be kind of starting with, which is our cartridge, which is in my pocket. This is, again, a continuation of everything that we've been reviewing. So we got this fun cartridge from Top Shelf Botanicals. I've been enjoying this for the last few days, since we got this at an event. Thank you again to you guys over there at Top Shelf Botanicals for your love and support we really greatly appreciate it here at the Token Mando Productions 420. Alrighty, so let's get into it. We have this fun little disposable that we're going to try again. And now, I've already kind of expressed my feelings on this piece, and I do love this design. It has a, like, flowery taste to it, so it's kind of a unique flavor. As far as... Oh, thank you. Thank you. And we're back. Sorry about that, guys. Whew. You know how that goes. Something like that sometimes just hits so differently compared to what we normally use. Whew. Alright, so let's go into the next one. Let's try something new, something unique. Out. We are going to have to get a different cord, I think, for this device. Because we have this thing set up to where it is almost at the perfect level. Almost. I think the camera needs to be tilted ever so slightly, but it is what it is. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. It does help out the channel grow and for us to continue what we do and what we love, which is testing out products and bringing that to you guys. No, we are our own channel. We are Token Mando Productions 420, proudly since 2023. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Alright then. Alrighty, so let's get into it today. Let's get back into it. So, let's see. What do we have that's going to be fun? Especially for this directional microphone. Let's see. Let's go with that Gorilla Glue right here. Sorry, Gorilla Glue, I think number 2. From Celtonics, we got this at Euphoria Wellness, which is one of their stores. And thank you again to Celtonics for letting us do this. So, I don't know if you can hear me very well, but we're going to try this. So this is what we have. So this is what we have left of what we were trying from them. So this is absolutely some amazing stuff that we were trying from Celtonics, or we got this again at Euphoria Wellness. So let's try this on our proxy, which is completely right over here. And yeah, it's going to be a fun one. So let's get into it. Man, this is a great mic. Man, this is a great mic. I'm being a little sarcastic, yes, but I like it. Alrighty, so we're gonna have to mute it in here in a second. Just because of the coughing. I don't know how many of you guys have tried the new Puffco Peak Proxy, but we don't have it yet. We have the original. We will be doing a comparison video here very, very, very soon on how the two different products are and how they correlate. And what changes they have done to this product over the last few years to see how that goes. I know that the new one comes with a 2-year warranty, which is very similar to what the original one went with, so this should be a lot of fun. Well, hello there. I hope you're enjoying the day. Alrighty, guys, so as you guys know the drill, we put the mic down. This is heating up, and we're about to enjoy a nice little hit off the Puffco Peak Proxy. This is an amazing unit that we have been using for quite some time now. We use this for a lot of our product testing so we can get the perfect flavor hit. Had to slightly turn off the mic for a second, as this does hit incredibly hard. But has an absolutely pleasurable hit. That's what I love about the Puffco Peak, and the Puffco Peak Proxy, and the Pivot, and the Puffco Peak 2.0. They all have that amazing quality hit that you have all come to know and love. So yeah, absolutely amazing hit. Again, something that should be enjoyed. Alrighty about that. Sorry about that, guys. That one hit just about did me in a little bit. So yeah. Whew. I don't see any new comments yet onto the show, so man, having this mute button has been a world's phenomenal. More easy to do the stream and, enjoy the day. Not seeing very many new people coming on. Now, normally I have our secondary screen right over here working. Unfortunately, there was a little bit of a mishap. We left because we moved the PC, because it's a micro PC, upstairs every now and then to plug into the bigger PC, or to have it on the same network and get all the information off of it and put it onto a hard drive. Alright, see if we got any new comments. I'm not seeing any new comments. Now, we only got this a few days ago. We only hit this, I believe, once on the show, and did like almost all of it in one go. And honestly, it's absolutely delicious. This Gorilla Glue number 2 or GG2 is absolutely delicious. I would definitely recommend this product and how Celtonic does their products and how a couple of their other different practices. I actually do enjoy that company. Now, we don't have anything by my favorite company, which I have a little bit of bias towards, which is Montana Kush. I do really love their products, and they have an absolutely amazing staff. So I can't say thank you again enough to them, especially after the wellness show. Which, thank you again to everybody who came out and supported and was there. We really do appreciate everything that you guys have done, and all the love and support that you guys have brought to the show throughout the years. That event was a good networking event, so we met some new people. We got to say hi to some people that we know and love and support. So, huge thank you to also the guys over there at Quaking Aspen. You guys have some absolutely amazing products, and I really do love and enjoy all the products that you guys have. And I look forward to our next interview. As you guys know, we are starting to move the interviews to episodes here on our YouTube and our Rumble, our Twitch, our Facebook, and a couple others. We're gonna have to cut those down for like our Instagram and our Facebook, just because of how long they are. It's just a little harder to kind of do those kind of reviews, especially when we are doing so much, and then we have to continue to do that. So yeah, again, thank you, and to everybody who's come out and helped us, who supported and everything. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta take off this helmet. Now, we have some fun announcements. Here on the 9th, there's going to be a very fun Magic's tournament put on by Celtonics and Sinful. It's going to be a pretty fun little event. We will be there. You'll see me in either a helmet or something like that, just enjoying the day and having a lot of fun. It is a tournament that is... you were only able to get from their little flyer, which we have over here. I just don't have it in front of me right at the moment. But we will be having a short coming out today. It was supposed to go out earlier today, but I digress. We had a little bit of issues with trying to get that up and running properly, which is something that we have struggled with in the past. But it is not any problems. We were having that blasting across our entire platform. So not just our YouTube, it will be on our Twitch, our Rumble, our Kick, our Facebook, our Instagram, and TikTok, and a couple other different platforms. So I look forward to that. I look forward to that event. There is another event coming up here this weekend I might possibly be at. So yeah, I look forward to all the events that are going on. And yes, we will see that here soon. So, without any ado, let's get into the next one that we have been enjoying for the last few days. Which this is from last Monday. Oh, that one's almost empty. That one's also almost empty, but hey, this is from last Monday, and I can barely make out the sticker, but because I might have dropped some ISO on it and took off a little bit of this. This is the Granddaddy Perp. This is absolutely delicious. I actually really enjoyed this one. This one is also, this is by Madison River Hash Company. And, they have some absolutely delicious products, and I really did enjoy those products. So, this one is almost completely gone. We're going to put this in the Dr. Dabber switch right over here and take the rest of this just because. And yeah. Also, I want to say, remember to like, share, and subscribe to the show. It really does help us out and help us grow. So without any ado, I'm going to get ready to take this next one. Hopefully you guys can hear me a little. It's not like the plug-on mics that we have, which I love those mics, but again, this is for our big studio, so this is supposed to be something that we use all the time. We will have this on a arm here soon. I just have to find out what size this microphone thread is. And yeah. Oh no, I got a little bit more of this one. Not very much anymore. I wonder if you guys can actually hear me clicking the button to this thing, because this is kind of cool. Alright, so let's get into this. As you guys can hear, You can actually kind of hear it with this mic. So let's hear if this thing is actually going to vibrate. Now, we've actually had the Dr. Dabber switch for, I think, 6 months now, maybe a little bit over. And, you know, I've actually really enjoyed this device. It's on par with the Puffco devices. All right, it's time to take the hit. All right. Cheers, everybody. Man, the one thing I do love about this helmet, it is a portable space cadet maker. Maybe even astronaut maker. All right. You guys have probably heard me ramble on enough. So, let's get back into it. Alright, see if there's any more comments. I don't see any more comments, so we're going to get back into today's live stream a little bit more. Whew. Sorry about that, guys. That is one heck of a hit. So, this Granddaddy Perp has a excellent flavor to it. I do really enjoy how it hits in comparison. And it is overall very smooth to use. So, again, Madison River is knocking it out of the park, as always. Like, you know, it's very hard to compare these two companies together because they both have excellent product overall. So, when we do kind of do a like review on both of these guys, it is very hard to say which one's going to be better. And, you know, that's one of the things. To reviewing. Because you gotta be a little bit unbiased. I have a little bit of biases, but I'm mainly very unbiased when it comes to these products. Especially when we're reviewing, we go in, doesn't matter the product, we go in expecting it to be a semi-decent or even a really good product. Because of the reputation of all of the companies that have produced these products. They have built such a loyal community that, you know, you hear what is good, what is bad, what people want, what people don't want, kind of through the grapevine, which is kind of interesting, being here in Montana. But I try to not listen to that. I want to hear what that company has to say, so I can see the products myself. And that's something that we do when we go into these reviews. Now, this one here, again, just knocks it out of the ballpark like always. And again, both these companies we just tested, and including the third company we just did, all excellent products. I enjoyed all of them. Now, that being said, let's talk about something kind of interesting. And, not a lot of people talk about it, but it is something new happening in the industry. Heavy carcinogens in plant matter or heavy metals, I have started to slowly educate myself on this matter, looking at papers that are produced and are credited as well. So what we're looking at is accredited work and accredited scientific work. Heavy metal carcinogen poisoning, which happens. It happens, especially with any of these kind of things that we are reviewing. But here's the thing. I love this of what Montana did. You have to, and it did change the industry. It made it a little bit harder on almost every dispensary, because now they had to go through things. And for almost everybody, it was easy. It was an easy switch for certain things. And for some others, it's been really hard, and it's been a hardship. So, it's something that's not really talked about. And I'd love to get somebody who's an expert here on the show to talk about what this is. So that leads me into the next thing. We're going to be looking at getting some more people here on the show who are very well experts in their own field, and can tell us more and tell you guys a little bit more. But we will be talking about this in a later episode called The Do's, The Don'ts, and everything in between. Now, I do want to apologize to you guys for being, later on the show. I do have some family that had a event in their lives, so and it's a good thing, not a bad thing. I had to push the show off to be able to attend said event for my family, which is important to me. So I just wanted to apologize to you guys, my fans, for being a little bit late, running a little late, and making it a little harder on you guys. Again, super sorry about that, guys. We will, as you know, if I'm not on at that time, I'll either be on a little bit later or that. So we say 8 o'clock, but it's an approximation, not the actual time. But we do try to stay to being there at 8 o'clock. Sometimes we're a few minutes late. This time, I'm again super sorry. There was a post that was supposed to go out that Token Revan had some issues trying to get it posted. So we are going to be posting a fun short that was actually made by him here very, very soon. And I'm actually really, really excited about that. He put some real good work together to do a fun little sesh video. So it should be kind of cool when it comes up. And he's got his new backdrop. He's kind of taking it slow, getting it to his the big studio he wants. We will be having white walls when I get a chance to do them. So we're going to have a white wall here and a white wall there. Eventually. And it doesn't look like we have very many viewers onto the show tonight. So we will be getting going here soon. So I'm going to take another rip off this amazing pen. And we're not doing very many hits tonight. This is more of a kind of going through the last 2 reviews that we have left. The other ones that we've done for our kind of continuations. So we try to do a continuation at least once a week to show you what we think over a time lapse of time on these products that we're reviewing. So kind of like a part 1, part 2. And we only do that on our streams. When we actually review or talk about products, stuff like that, on our actual show, we will be kind of going through on that and, you know, changing things up and making it look a little differently. Alrighty, sorry about that, guys. So, something kind of interesting. We will be trying to get another cameraman here eventually soon. So, and also, I don't know if you guys saw the last episode. We have a kind of friend of ours who wanted to join us on the stream just to see how it goes, see how it is, and to say hi and to come on. So he took the name Token Nihilus from Token Revan. So we have a Token Nihilus again. That's kind of cool. Let's finish off with this and then we'll get on out of here. So yeah, you know, it's been an absolute amazing night. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for joining us here on the show. We will see you guys here on the next one. So stay tuned. And yeah. I'm your host, the Token Mando. So, peace and much love. Till the next time. We'll see you guys then. And, yeah. Whew.